MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Sky Sox and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Hey, D-Row, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game, and actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, D-Row, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mookie Betts is retired to kick off the inning.
The left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In his career against Mike Minor, he's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to Puig. Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Cole in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Madison Bumgarner will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Here it comes now to Andrus. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. To the plate now, Nick Solak. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bumgarner has compiled more than 180 innings of work with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled away. Andrus leads off second with nobody out. Skied into very shallow right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting third, for center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So next to the plate for Texas, Tyler Naquin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 2-2. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Standing in now, Ronald Guzman. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Bumgarner, a former San Francisco Giant, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. The set and the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. Still no score. And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Cole is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
That is it. The designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Digging in, Josh Bell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
One and one. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the third hitter here. Fouled off. Once again a 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Up next for the Rangers, Kyle Tucker. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak.
Kyle Tucker.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Kiermaier. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting seven, the right fielder, Hunter Cole.
Digging in, Hunter Cole. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First offering on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
No strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Bell picks it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding into the box, Sherten Apostle comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Bumgarner's ready. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Boy, right down the middle for strike two.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Rangers set down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Here's the first pitch to him. third inning, no score to this point. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Here's the pitch.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
Kiermaier, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. Guzman is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Jose Trevino, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher. Swing, and he pops him up. Bichette into shallow left. He's there and records the first out. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First delivery to him on the way. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And he misses again. Ball three. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Solak.
Now to the plate, Nick Solak. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
To 1-2 now. Bumgarner has his target. Here's the delivery. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Now batting, Anthony Rendon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Rendon has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. So here's Tyler Naquin.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's a ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, and it's fouled away. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Puig on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now back, first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And a ball 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down.
Come on now.
High in the air out to center field. On the move is Kiermaier. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH. Kyle Tucker flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Bumgarner sets. Here it is.
No ball, 1 strike.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1 strike. Ball
2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1 through 4, still tied, 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Yastrzemski. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Pitch popped up. Apostle over to his left. Makes the play, one away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently fourth best in that category in the junior circuit. So that'll bring up Josh Bell, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box now, Tommy La Stella. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. One and 1 to Tommy La Stella. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Full count, 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 1 now. From the stretch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit in the air to center field. Naquin's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Rangers,
Thank you, Heidi.
the right fielder, Hunter.
First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Bell is there. One pitch, one out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Sherton Apostle. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
In there at the knees, strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, Jose Trevino. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rangers set down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Stepping up now, Kevin Kiermaier. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 1-0 home.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. He really zeroed in on that one, but the leadoff man's kept off base to start inning number 6. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Here's the 2-1 home. ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Now batting.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the thrower. He just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
Digging in to try it again. Yasiel Puig, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. One out and a runner on second base. Grounder down the line at third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Cole will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrus. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Here's the first pitch to him. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Soft grounder left side. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman,
Striding in once again, Nick Solak. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Sent on the ground out to second. LaStella fields it cleanly. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. Bumgarner has his target. Here comes the first pitch, and that misses, ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Two out, nobody on. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 2-0 on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at his career totals, Guzman is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
That's inside. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 pitch. Two down, runners at first and second. Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Next will be the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Two out, bases loaded. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Two and 0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
The 2-1 home. He stays alive, still 2-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Second baseman, Tommy Lustella.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Tommy Lustella to bat next. From the stretch. Fastball well outside. Now the 1-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Colby Allard is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Colby
Bo Bichette It'll be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
One strike.
Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. Allard, once an Atlanta Brave, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
High drive deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there goes the combined no-hitter. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is what you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
A 1-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, bases loaded. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So striding in, Hunter Cole. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Apostle.
So coming to the plate, Sherten Apostle. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Jose Trevino.
Ready for another chance? Jose Trevino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Bumgarner has his sign. Here's the delivery. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Two and two. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
1-2-3 go the Rangers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Mookie Betts. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's high for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. 2-1 now to Mookie.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-1. That's down into left center for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dino. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch down the first baseline. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. A ball and a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. A ball and no strikes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cole is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Sky Sox lead this one 2-0. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes now to Andrus. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far, as on cue we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Nick Solak. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
One strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now. Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. Dan, as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tyler Naquin. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Bumgarner has his target. 3-1 pitch on its way, and that's outside. He lost him. Ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. From the stretch. Fouled away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Ninth inning coming up. The Sky Sox are out in front 2-0.
Jose Leclerc enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Ready now, Tommy LaStella comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Fouled off. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Keone Kela enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Kela.
Digging in once again, Ronald Guzman. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0 home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Kella is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Ready with the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Hunter Cole, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The victory would belong to Madison Bumgarner, barring any late turn of events here. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Texas down to their final strike in this one. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Sky Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Colorado Springs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Madison Bumgarner records the victory, his 13th of the year. Keone Kela records the save, his 45th on the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team. 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.